Hi, and welcome to I'm Powered by Love TV. My name is Josh here, back again with our Soul Scopes. Um, First time here, welcome. This is for our Libras Decan 2 from October 4th through the 13th. So if you're tuning in here, we channel through our Akash and through your Akash records as we bring down the information from your guides, higher masters, keepers, the ones that need to bring you the information at this time as we upgrade. So we'll go ahead and get started with our Libras Decan 2. So you guys are going through some major shifts right now. And they're saying spiritual, a lot of spiritual shifts. Some people are coming to an awakening point at this time and trying to understand what's going on, where you've been. You felt like your entire life has just led you to this point. Here you are, just kind of brand new into this, or stumbled upon this video because it's supposed to be in your life at this point in time. So major shifts in mindset, in understanding how things work, understanding manifestations, understanding how you have become and have been in control of your life. So it is definitely going to be a huge change, and you're going to want to understand how to balance those things, because it's a whole change with with how you used to live your life. So now they're like, hey, we're going to give you these guidelines, not necessarily guidelines, but things to follow, so that way you can continue with the career you're on, the relationships you're in, the people that you have around you, so that way you're not, you're still in yourself, just in a higher version of yourself. So they're very excited for you. They're going to be guiding you every step of the way. They want you to know it's time to start shedding things. It's time to start getting rid of these old fears and old blockages that are still on your mind. You have some regrets. As you know, I'm Powered by Love here. Whatever comes to show out, pops out. So we are reading from our keepers here. We'll get to them in a second. These are keepers, light cards, higher center masters, things people have been kind of talking to you about here. So going back to the fears and the regrets and things like that you still think about and linger on, they're wanting you to begin to heal and shed those, so that way you can come into your true self and who you need to be. There's another one you have to roll out. Who you need to be, and who you have been looking for, because it's been a struggle this whole past year about finding who we are, where we sit in this life, and why I'm doing this job, and why I'm in this field, and why I'm growing so rapidly fast right now. It's almost like a huge, like you're just being shot out of like a cannon or like a catapult at this point in time, and it's going to just help you. They want you to slow down and really take it all in, and understand the literally as your sign, our sign, I'm a Libra as well, as our sign is about that balance. So the keepers that came to actually pop out here, which is pretty crazy, this was the second one. So I had two pop out before. This one here, Moira, yeah. Awakening presence, literally what we were talking about at the beginning. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So he is coming to awaken you, as I had said in the beginning, into that understanding of your soul's purpose and what you're here to actually achieve. But the protection and the love is what they're alluding to help you eradicate those regrets that you've had, those things that you've done in the past, those things that you keep holding on, that baggage, that stuff that's been weighing you down for so long that we constantly have come up in our brains. Even though we think we have worked through it, we haven't really replaced or kind of gone through those things. And then second here, Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. So this just goes right to what I said in the beginning, those major shifts, those things that are coming through you, that understanding, the manifestations that you've been doing and teaching you, trying to guide you on controlling those and keeping those, first of all, because a lot of these, they're saying a lot of you guys are still doing it in the ego and it's not centered. So the power with that is definitely where they're wanting you to do. So that is where Lady Venus is coming, along with a lot of love for yourself, to forgive yourself in those past times. And this one right here he's my personal favorite, the White Eagle Ancestor Spirit. So I always take a moment because he's a very strong, very earthly connected, ancestral connected, master, guide, just all around teacher and presence. So this is connecting to your ancient, your past lives, families, ones that are going to be pushing this forward so you can heal not only you, but your family's karma, to allow love and light to fill you guys at this time. And connect to your lineage, family wound or pattern can be healed now. So those are the keepers that are going to be there. We're also going to pull from the moon because we have two moons, two full moons coming here. And so it is in Libra, which is going to be huge. So this is our Moonology deck, and this is going to give you the steps, the how-to, the understanding of the guidance to getting a hold of that inner power and that soul's strength and that soul's manifestation and that soul's higher self, your soul's higher self. So we're going to keep it in the power of threes here. Boom. These two directly, immediately. Time to release negativity. So this is in Scorpio. So this is that water that you're going to flow through you to literally just let everything flow out of you and release all those hidden and those regrets that we had talked about. And they is just kind of alluding to the first card here, adjustments are required. Just talking about able to step into that light, step into your whole self, step into that power of that manifestation, so that way you can continue to create and be who you are. And it's going to be a beautiful time, and that's why this one came right after as the fiery climax approaches. And some of us are already experiencing it. Some of us are already sitting in this climax of like all this energy, all this flow, this influx and understanding, holy crap, I did that. I caused that by this thought and these things. So it's like you're starting to make these connections, and it's like almost like how am I doing that? And it's coming from your seat of your higher self, your soul self. So this is going to be your power here, right here, our sacred power deck. If you've been here before, you know these cards. These are very strong, intuitive cards, and so we're going to pull. Again, we're going to stay in that. So I'm going to stay in that power of threes. So 3, 6, 9 here as they pop out. Need I say more? Personal power. Love this card. Determination, the eye of the tiger, sitting deep inside you guys. It's ready to come out, ready to have that understanding of who we truly are, our soul's purpose, the balance of that here. So this is definitely going to be something that you're going to want to be able to sit in. And so that's where this other spot comes in about the rest. So this just alludes back to that balance that we talked about of understanding, you know, where we are and where we're sitting in. And if you have signed up, I mean, definitely, because I'm sure some of you have, for those emails, make sure you check those because we do send those out, and they're definitely going to help you understand this change on these readings, especially as they come because of this influx of love and light that you're feeling, and the understanding and making these connections. To get it on a more personal level is where we'll help you understand and know what's personally going on in these times. So if you have, don't forget to check that out. And the last one here is boundaries. I love this one here, you know, climbing over that ladder and just kind of making that connection here with up here, this higher seat, this soul seat. You're breaking down that boundary that you've had between, I like to go right here because then you reach up to the third eye and crown and higher chakras as we go up. You're breaking this barrier from your heart, from the understanding of you to your understanding of your whole. And so it's slowly breaking down, and some of you it's just kind of exploded and you're like, holy cow. You know, like, wow, I really have that type of control and shifting of things in my life. So that's where that comes down to. So overall, the formulating of ourselves and the strength that we have interpersonally connected with Mother Earth and the universe, and the connectedness to your higher self is this shift into it, is the balance between your physical and your soul self and the higher self. So the colliding of those two is what's happening to a lot of you right now. So that balance is going to be huge. We do appreciate you guys popping in here, all our Libras here. And I am Powered by Love TV. Don't forget, like I said earlier, check out those emails. Be sure to remember the email that you signed up with, because we do send those out. We'd love to share this information to help you guys get a deeper understanding. And also, if you have signed up, you know, and you got the email, and you know, don't forget we have our YouTube exclusive readings down below. So be sure to check those out here, because you can only get that by being a subscriber with us here at I Am Powered by Love TV. So thank you again for tuning in here. I'm Josh, signing out and sending you love and light. Thanks.